Week 13 of the National Football League. Coming up next, we'll see Dallas Goedert. He's in the top tier of the league, 50 receiving yards so far this season. It's the Eagles and the Titans, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today, the calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. From the 6. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
Holding. Proceeding.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
First down, it's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshall. They
came into this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he'll get in. He's over for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Play action. It's Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Eagles have recovered.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Hurts sets up to throw it. The quick slant caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. On second and goal. Hurts open. And he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 16 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Tannehill on target to Burks. First down, Tennessee. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Henderson will try to run for the first. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henderson, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Darrell Henderson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all polished off by Darrell Henderson's touchdown run. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert from 21 yards away. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens. Although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Henderson running straight ahead. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Tannehill into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick-6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you will pick for yourself.
Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a 2nd straight week. Eagle pressure, too much this time. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill under pressure. He got him again. Drive for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. They'll set up the throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Throwing is Hurts. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown! Devontae Smith with the 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done this time. Drive and help themselves out. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shot.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Tennessee.
To the right side, this is Henderson. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tannehill. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on is not just...
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Tannehill on first down. On the slant, Burks. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the 50, it's Tannehill. He gets it to Burks again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill wide open. It's Allen complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And it's a Titans touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to at least get one score back. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end. And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. But a second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. He's set to make it. Fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Ross on the return. So we've come to halftime, past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. They got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions. Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about getting some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give this to Henderson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Tannehill. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A give for Henderson running to the right. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 45 on second down, Tannehill. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side with Henderson. Man, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On second down, back to Henderson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Tannehill. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown, Titans. Keenan Allen with career touchdown number 60. And the Titans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes come your way, too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run the toss with Henderson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
The tackle there by George Odom.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 38, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Well, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Caught on the slant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On the sneak, it's Hurts, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts, a dynamo since the break, 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Titans getting set to go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
They'll set up a throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get on. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 2nd down and goal. Hurts. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert. 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Back to throw here. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. They'll get 19 out of this, but he will still bring up the field.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
It's Devontae Smith and the Eagles ready to go on offense.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL, except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Got a man. It's Brown.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And they're going to speed things up here. From the 38, Hurts.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hurts.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about...
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And he'll find his target. Woods. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun. Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one is gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now here's Ross. A good return there, 17 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Intentional grounding, offense.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That one complete down the field to Smith. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
18 Rebels, 19 Wyatt.
They'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tannehill.
Another target and catch for Robert Woods.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Now Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Taylor Matthew.
And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately,
and this is caught. A big play there for Philly. And even 50 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts.
And they are going to score again. Another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But now much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Allen, nifty footwork. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now it's Tannehill. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Tannehill throwing again. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, Carter, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing